Hello students, welcome to my channel English Sapling. I am your host Simarkaur Guru presenting a new video in front of you on the very interesting topic that is degrees of comparative. So, in this video you will find the facts, formation and errors in the degrees of comparative. So let's begin with the facts in comparative degree. Fact number 1. The comparative degree is used when you are comparing two items. Fact 2. Most comparatives use the ending ER like smarter, faster and smoother. If it ends with Y, then Y substitute with IER like easy becomes easier. So here, Y substitutes with IER. Fact 3. Some comparative require you to use more followed by an adjective such as more attractive, more difficult. So, here, before attractive and difficult, we use more. Fact 4. Moreover, you will use the comparative degree in association with then. For example, he read poem faster than Rosie did. Now let's understand their pattern. Comparative degree are used in sentence where two nouns are compared in this pattern. Noun, which is the subject, plus verb plus comparative adjective plus than plus noun which is the object. For more clearance, let's understand this example. Your dog runs faster than Jim's dog. Here, your dog is the noun which is the subject of the sentence, runs is the verb, faster than is the comparative degree and Jim's dog is the noun which is the object of the sentence. Here is a note. The second item of comparison can be omitted if it is clear from the context. For example, Jim and Jack are both my friends, but I like Jack better. So, here then Jim is completely omitted because it's understood. Now, let's discuss some of the facts for superlative degree. Fact 1. The superlative degree compares three or more items and is considered the greatest degree. Fact 2. Most superlatives end with est like smartest, fastest. Unless the superlatives end with y, in which you would end with iest like happy. So here happy ends with y. So y will substitute with iest that makes the word happiest. Fact 3. Normally, the superlative degree is preceded by the and is followed by a noun in the sentence. For example, Karen has the highest grade in the group. So, the highest grade signifies the superlative degree. Now let's understand that in which pattern the superlative degrees are formed. They are used in sentences where a subject is compared to a group of adjectives like noun, which is the subject, plus verb, plus the, plus superlative adjectives, plus noun, which is the object of the sentence. For example, my house is the largest one in our neighborhood. So here, the largest word signifies the superlative degree. Here is a note. The group that is being compared with can be omitted if it's clear from the context. Example, we all threw our rocks at the same time. My rock flew the highest. So, it's not necessary to mention of all the rocks because of all the rocks in the last part of the sentence is understood. So, it can be completely omitted. Now, let's understand the formation of the degrees of comparative. Forming regular comparatives and superlatives. Forming comparatives and superlatives is easy. The form depends on the number of syllables in the original adjective. Now, you all are wondering that what are syllables? Letter or group of letters that can be taken together to form a word is known as syllable. A word may consist of 1, 2 or more syllables. To form one syllable adjectives, add er for the comparative and est for the superlative. If the adjective has a consonant plus single vowel plus consonant spelling, the final consonant must be double before adding the ending, like tall, taller, tallest, fat, fatter, fattest, big, bigger, biggest, sad, sadder, saddest. So you see that in all the comparative line we are adding er, and in the superlative we have added est to form two syllables. Adjective with two syllables can form the comparative either by adding er or by preceding the adjective with more. These adjectives form the superlatives either by adding est or by preceding the adjective with most. For adjectives ending in y, change the y into I before adding the ending, like happy, happier, happiest, simple, simpler, simplest, busy, busier, busiest, titled, become more titled and most titled, tangled, become more tangled and most tangled. If you are forming three or more syllables, then adjectives with three or more syllables form the comparative by putting more in front of the adjective and the superlative by putting most in the front. Like important, become more important in comparative and most important in superlative. If you are forming irregular comparatives and superlatives, then these are very common adjectives have completely irregular comparative and superlative forms, like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, little, less, least, much, more, most. So these are some of the formations of the degrees of comparative. Now, after facts and formation, have a look on some of the errors which people use to make it generally. Error number 1. Double comparatives and double superlatives are serious grammar mistakes. Don't apply two rules for forming a comparative or a superlative. Like, you get more sillier as the night goes on. Here, more and sillier are both the wrong one. She can run most fastest. Here, most and fastest both signifies the superlative. So, these grammar errors are called double comparative and double superlatives. They are more common in speech than in writing. When spoken, they can be dismissed as a slip of the tongue. However, if you use one in writing, you are toast. Error number 2. Use the comparative degree, not the superlative degree when comparing two things. A common mistake is using the superlative degree when comparing just two things. That's when you should use the comparative degree. Like, of the two, she is the most suitable candidate. That's wrong. More suitable candidate would be the correct one. So make sure that you use the correct sentence. Error number 3. Dead means dead. You can't be more dead, or can you? Arguably, there are adjectives that should not have comparative or superlative forms because their meanings already express the qualities to the highest possible degree. Here are 4 adjectives that could attract criticism if you use them in comparative or superlative degree. So, this is all about facts, formation and errors. Hope you all understand them properly. If you know some more errors, then do comment below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe my channel too if you have not done it yet, and make sure to hit the notification bell also. Thanks for watching.